Only Thailand English Podcast, because Thailand is full of fun and fascinating stories, and we want the whole world to enjoy them with us.
Hello everyone, my name is Poopa ครับ
Hi everyone, I'm Fa ค่ะ Welcome to Only Thailand English Podcast, the podcast that takes you deep into the hidden stories, cultural insights, and everyday moments of Thailand that you probably won't find anywhere else.
That's right. Whether you are a tourist visiting Thailand for the first time, someone who loves Thai culture, or an English learner looking for fun and meaningful listening practice, this podcast is made for you.
Exactly. And today, the topic we're going to talk about is time to relax after a long week in Thailand.
Imagine it is Friday evening in Thailand. The work week is finally over. The sun is going down, the streets are getting busy, and somewhere nearby, someone is already asking the most important question of the week. What should we eat?
That sounds very real. In Thailand, relaxing after a long week often begins with food, friends, family, or just finding a comfortable place to breathe again.
Yes, for many of us, relaxation is not always expensive or fancy. It can be sitting at a small restaurant, walking through a night market, drinking something cold, getting a massage, going to the park, or simply staying home with the fan on and no serious plans.
I like that. It shows that relaxation here is connected to daily life. It is not only about taking a holiday, it is about small moments that help us feel human again after a busy week.
Exactly. And for English learners, today's topic is useful because relaxing is something everyone talks about. You can use this episode to learn natural phrases for weekends, free time, daily routines, and Thai culture.
So let's start with Friday evening. I think many people here have a special feeling when the week ends. The city may still be busy, but the mood changes a little.
That is true. On a normal weekday, people may rush from work to home. But on Friday evening, some people slow down. They may meet friends for dinner, go to a shopping mall, visit a market, or just sit somewhere and talk. The traffic may still be difficult, but emotionally, many people feel lighter.
The traffic may not relax, but at least our hearts can try.
Very true. In Thailand, we often accept that the outside world can still be noisy, hot, or crowded, but we look for comfort inside those conditions. Maybe we cannot control the traffic, but we can choose a good meal after it.
That sounds like a very local way to relax, not waiting for everything to become perfect, but finding a nice moment inside everyday life.
Exactly. After a long week, many people do not need a big plan. They just need a place to sit, good food, someone to talk to, and maybe a cold drink. That is enough to make the evening feel better.
For English learners, this is a natural sentence. After a long week, I like to have dinner with friends. It is simple, useful, and sounds very natural in conversation.
And the takeaway is that Friday relaxation in Thailand is often simple. It is about changing the mood, not escaping life completely.
Food is probably one of the biggest parts of relaxing here. Why do you think food feels so connected to comfort in Thai daily life?
Food is one of the easiest ways for us to gather. When we are tired, we may not say, let's have a deep emotional conversation. We often say, let's go eat. And during the meal, people slowly start talking, laughing, and sharing what happened during the week.
That is so true. Food becomes the reason to meet, but the real relaxation is the conversation around the table.
Yes, it can be a small local restaurant, a food court, a night market, or someone's home. The place does not have to be perfect. The important thing is the feeling. Warm food, familiar flavors, and people you feel comfortable with can make a stressful week feel softer.
I remember after a very busy week, I did not want to do anything complicated. I just wanted to sit with friends, order a few dishes, and talk slowly. No schedule, no pressure, just food and time.
And maybe the classic sentence, I am full, but I can still eat dessert. That sentence is emotionally powerful.
Very powerful and very common.
For visitors, this is one reason Thai food culture feels so warm. It is not only about taste, it is about sharing. A meal can become a way to relax, reconnect, and enjoy the weekend together.
A useful English phrase here is, food is a big part of how we relax. You can use this sentence when explaining Thai daily life to someone who wants to understand local culture.
The takeaway is that in Thailand, relaxing after a long week often happens around food. The table becomes a small place of comfort.
Another thing many people connect with relaxation in Thailand is massage. After a long week, some people really want to rest their body, not just their mind.
Yes, massage is a very common way to relax here. For many of us, it is not only a luxury activity, it can be part of normal life. Some people go after work, some go on weekends, and some go when their back says, "Please help me."
The back always speaks honestly.
It does. A massage can feel like a reset button after sitting at a desk, standing all day, driving through traffic, or walking a lot. In Thailand, people often choose different styles depending on how tired they feel. Some want something strong. Some want something gentle. Some just want a foot massage and quiet time.
For travelers, I think this is one of the relaxing experiences they remember, but it is also important to be respectful and clear. If the pressure is too strong, they can politely say, "Could you make it softer, please?"
That is a great practical sentence, and it is very useful for English learners too. Another sentence is, "I need some time to relax my body." This sounds natural when you are tired after work or travel.
I think the atmosphere also matters. Sometimes just sitting quietly, hearing soft music, and not checking your phone for a while already feels relaxing.
Yes, in a busy country, quiet moments can feel special. After a long week, the body may need care, but the mind also needs space.
So the takeaway is that relaxation in Thailand can be physical too. Sometimes the best weekend plan is simply letting your body rest.
But relaxing in Thailand is not only indoor. Many people also like going outside, especially in the evening when the weather feels more comfortable.
Yes, like parks, riverside areas, beaches, mountains, or just a calm neighborhood walk. Even in the city, people look for little spaces where they can breathe.
Exactly. After a long week, some people go to public parks to walk, jog lightly, sit on the grass, or watch people exercising. Some families bring children. Some friends buy drinks and sit together. Some people go alone because they just need quiet time.
I love evening parks in Thailand. The light is softer, the air feels less heavy, and you can see many different kinds of life happening at the same time.
That is a beautiful way to say it. And if people live near the sea or mountains, weekend relaxation may mean a short trip. It does not always have to be a big vacation. Sometimes just seeing water, trees, or open sky can make the mind feel lighter.
For tourists, this is a nice way to understand Thailand beyond famous attractions. Relaxing like a local may mean sitting by a river, walking slowly through a market, visiting a quiet cafe, or watching the evening change color.
And again, probably eating something along the way.
Of course, nature and snacks can work together.
For English learners, you can say, "I like to take a walk to clear my mind." This phrase is useful when you want to explain that walking helps you feel calm after stress.
The takeaway is that outdoor relaxation in Thailand can be very simple. You do not always need a perfect plan. Sometimes you just need fresh air, a slow walk, and a little time.
What about staying home? I think this is also a very real part of relaxing after a long week.
Definitely. Not everyone wants to go out. Sometimes the best plan is no plan. Many people here relax by staying home, watching something, cleaning a little, doing laundry, watering plants, cooking, or just lying down without feeling guilty.
Lying down without guilt is a very advanced life skill.
It really is. But after a long week, rest is important. In our daily life, people can feel pressure to always be productive, but sometimes relaxing at home is exactly what we need.
I agree. Home relaxation in Thailand can feel very cozy. Maybe the fan is on. Maybe rain is falling outside. Maybe someone in the family is preparing food. Or maybe you are just lying on the sofa and listening to everyday sounds from the neighborhood.
That image feels very familiar. It is not dramatic, but it is peaceful. And sometimes the most ordinary home moments become the most healing.
Yes, we often talk about travel and going out, but real relaxation can also be staying still. Especially after a long week, doing less can be a meaningful choice.
For English learners, a useful sentence is, I just want to stay home and recharge. This sounds casual and natural. You can use it when you are tired and want a quiet weekend.
The takeaway is that relaxation does not have to look exciting. In Thailand, like anywhere else, a peaceful home can be the best place to recover.
Now let's move to our English Learner Corner.
This is where we take today's topic and turn it into useful English you can actually use when talking about weekends, stress, relaxation, and daily life.
The first phrase is, after a long week, I like to... This is useful when you want to describe your weekend routine. For example, after a long week, I like to have dinner with my family. You can use it when talking with friends or coworkers.
Yes, and you can change the ending. After a long week, I like to watch movies. After a long week, I like to go for a walk. It is simple and very natural.
The second phrase is, I just want to unwind. This means you want to relax and let go of stress. For example, I just want to unwind after work. This phrase sounds casual and friendly.
It is a good phrase because it feels natural in real conversation. You can use it when you are tired, but you do not want to explain too much. Just say, I just want to unwind.
The third phrase is, it feels good to... This is useful when describing something relaxing. For example, it feels good to sit outside in the evening. You can use it for food, walking, music, quiet time, or travel.
I like that phrase because it helps you describe a feeling, not only an action. You can say, it feels good to take a slow walk, or it feels good to spend time with friends.
The fourth phrase is, I need some time to recharge. This means you need rest so you can feel better and have energy again. For example, I need some time to recharge this weekend.
This phrase is very useful for modern life. You can say it when you are tired from work, study, travel, or too much social activity. It sounds clear, polite, and natural.
So today's 4 useful phrases are, after a long week, I like to... I just want to unwind. It feels good to... And I need some time to recharge.
Try using one of these phrases this week. You can talk about your weekend, your favorite way to relax, or your own experience in Thailand.
Today, we talked about how people in Thailand relax after a long week. We talked about Friday evening, food, massage, outdoor spaces, and quiet time at home.
And we also saw that relaxation here is not always about doing something big. Sometimes it is a meal with friends, a walk in the evening, a massage for tired shoulders, or a peaceful night at home.
For English learners, this episode gives you simple and natural phrases to talk about rest, free time, and weekend routines. These are useful in real conversations because everyone needs to relax sometimes.
So here is our question for you. After a long week, how do you like to relax? Do you prefer going out, eating with friends, walking outside, getting a massage, or staying home?
Share your answer in the comments. We would love to hear how you relax in your country, or how you like to relax when you are in Thailand.
And if you enjoy friendly English conversations about Thailand, Thai culture, travel, and everyday life, you can follow or subscribe to Only Thailand English Podcast.
Thank you for spending your time with us today. We hope this episode helped you feel a little calmer and gave you useful English for talking about relaxation.
Because Thailand is full of fun and fascinating stories, and we want the whole world to enjoy them with us. See you again next time on Only Thailand English Podcast. Goodbye. สวัสดีครับ